From burning sand to the tallest building on Earth, from camel tracks to driverless cars, from tents in the desert to the world's busiest airport. This is not a fantasy. This is what one man dared to dream and then built with his own hands. This is the story of Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the man who transformed Dubai. Sheikh Mohammed was born in 1949, a time when Dubai had no oil, no wealth, no name on the world map. He grew up watching his father, Sheikh Rashid, build the foundation of a modern city, brick by brick. But even as a boy, Mohammed saw something deeper, something bigger. He once said, "In the race for excellence, there is no finish line." While the world focused on what Dubai lacked, he focused on what it could become. He was sent to the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst in the UK. Discipline, vision, strategy. These values became part of him, and he returned with one goal: to build a city the world could admire, not just for its buildings, but for its belief. In 2006, Sheikh Mohammed officially became the ruler of Dubai. But the seeds of his vision started much earlier. He led the launch of Emirates Airlines in the 1980s, at a time when people laughed at the idea of a global airline run from the desert. Today, Emirates is a global giant. When he announced the world's tallest tower, the Burj Khalifa, many said it was impossible, too expensive, too ambitious, too risky. But Sheikh Mohammed's belief wasn't based on comfort. It was based on conviction. He believed Muslims could dream big again. He believed Arabs could lead in technology, in finance, in tourism, in culture. Then came the 2008 global financial crisis. Dubai faced massive debt. The world watched, expecting collapse. But instead of retreating, Sheikh Mohammed doubled down. He restructured. He paid back debts. He kept building. Expo 2020. Smart cities, AI governance, solar energy farms in the desert. His mindset? Growth, no matter what. If the challenge exists, so must the solution. Dubai is now the home of the world's tallest building, one of the busiest airports, a zero-income tax business hub, over 200 nationalities living in peace, artificial intelligence in government, a museum of the future, literally. All this from sand. But more than buildings, his leadership changed mindsets. He taught that Muslims don't have to wait for the West. They can lead, they can innovate, and they can do it without abandoning their faith or values. He launched massive charitable projects, like the Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Foundation, focused on literacy, innovation, and entrepreneurship across the Muslim world. He didn't just want to build a city, he wanted to build people. One of his greatest legacies is hope. A young Arab or Muslim doesn't need to flee to the West to succeed. Success can be built at home, with vision, with discipline, and with faith. And he proved it. He wrote books like My Vision and Flashes of Thought, sharing lessons on leadership and legacy. He openly shared the failures Dubai faced, because to him, every fall is a chance to rise stronger. A true leader does not create followers. He creates more leaders. To every young Muslim watching this, let this story remind you of something powerful. You come from a history of builders, thinkers, dreamers, and believers. Mohammed bin Rashid didn't wait for someone else to give him permission to lead. He saw a desert and imagined a kingdom. He saw silence and imagined an airport full of voices from every nation. He saw simplicity and imagined innovation. You don't need to be born rich to make an impact. You don't need to be perfect to lead. You just need one thing: belief. So believe in your dream, build your future, and remember, in the race for excellence, there is no finish line. If this story lit a fire in your heart, don't let it die. Subscribe to Muslim Trailblazers and walk the path of faith, fire, and greatness, because the Ummah is rising again, and you are part of that story.